Namaste. So this morning's practice is a way of waking up gently the joints and the limbs, de-stressing, paying a little bit of attention to how you're feeling, which is a gradual learning. So don't push yourself to feel, but you just want to take acknowledgement that you're heading in that direction, and learning to breathe a little better than most of us do in a day-to-day circumstances. So start off first of all just coming into a pose called child's pose. So you're going to lay, basically kneel. If it feels uncomfortable to have the bottom on your heels, you can put a block or a cushion, something supporting you to lift you up. If there's any pain in the knees, then I don't recommend you doing it until you can sit at such a height that you don't have any pain in the knees. So the higher you go, the cushions, then that'll take the pain off. And then there's a couple of other things you could do, but we can talk about that at another stage. Basically, you're just going to lay yourself forward, extend yourself over and down, and let the head rest, relax through your shoulders. Give yourself gentle adjustment till you feel comfortable in that position. So get yourself into the pose of child, and again, heels are down, extending yourself forward. Your hands can come to the sides of the mat or forward. If you want to start working through your shoulders, then start with the arms forward. Or if you want to keep the shoulders out of it, take your elbows out to the sides and just allow yourself to lay here in pose as a child, breathing deep and slow, just connecting to how you're feeling. Soft, gentle breath. If you're not able to get down as low as I've gone, again, you can use some props. Bring the floor up. Simple block, cushion, or cushion and maybe the hands. So first and foremost rule to learning yoga is to make it fit your body. So you're bringing the floor up with the cushions or the props, finding that comfortable position and just letting yourself drop in. Then inhale to come up. Either stay sitting on your knees, or if that's not that comfortable, again, come to sitting, but using props to get yourself even more comfortable by lifting yourself away from the floor a little bit. And we're going to have all degrees of tightness and stiffness, so your knees may be way up here. If you were going to sit here for a long time, I'd suggest again blocks to support. Something to just ease yourself into the pose and make it comfortable for you. And then you're going to bring yourself nice and tall through your spine. Have the flesh of the buttocks going back behind you and sit tall. And again, just checking in with how you're feeling. Putting a intent to your practice every time you can't find yourself on the mat. Think about what you wish to achieve from this morning's or this afternoon's, whenever you're doing this program, the session you're about to have. Something you want to achieve for yourself. And repeat it a couple of times in your mind. And then bring the eyes open and shrug through the shoulders. You're inhaling forward, exhaling down. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one last time backwards and come forward. Up and over and down. Round back, up and forward. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. And give yourself a gentle shift and wiggle. You're going to bring your fingers to the front here. You're going to start to roll the shoulders and the arms from the armpits. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Main thing with yoga and movement is to feel comfortable and breathe with awareness. So the breath is really what links everything together in yoga. Inhale, last time, back up and around, and let's come forward, round and round. So it's not really important whether you're matching your breath with a movement when we're doing something like this, as long as you're not rushing your breathing. Good. And then we're going to take one back and then the other, one back and then the other. See, now you're starting to twist your upper thoracic region of your back, the upper back from your ribs through to your collarbone. Just gently starting to open up through that chest, arms, armpits, breathing where you can. Lovely. And gently release. Good. Shake it out. Take the arms out and extend them. Roll one all the way over and roll the other one. So again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Working through your shoulders. Lovely. A little bit faster. Breathing smoothly where you can. And then take the two together and open. Two together and open. Feeling yourself come alive through your chest. Lovely. And last time. And bring the hands down. And shrug it out. Good. So you're going to come over onto hands and knees. Removing your props off your mat. Starting on your hands and knees. You want to press down into the floor. And lightly feel that your hands are spreading as much as you can, pressing the palms down. They're a little wider, further and wider than right under your shoulders, just a little bit wider. And again, make sure you're comfortable on your knees. You can have your toes under or back. And make sure you feel all four contact points to the ground. So we're going to do a little vinyasa. So we're going to inhale, look forward, let your belly drop. Then exhale, start to tilt your pelvis under and come back into child's pose. Try to keep your hands extending and your elbows off the floor. And from there, come forward again. Look slightly forward, try not to jam through the neck. This time turn your toes under, lift your knees off and press yourself high with the buttocks, low with the head, straight with the arms, not so necessarily straight with the legs, just keeping the knees soft. If you're new to yoga, well then you'll be in beginners with your toes pressing and the heels lifting, knees soft. If you're a little more experienced in dog pose, you might have your legs straight and still stay up on the toes. And then from there, come back down and go back into child's and come forward again. So inhale, looking slightly forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Turn the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward onto hands and knees, looking slightly forward. Exhale back into child. Inhale forward. Turn the toes, lift the bottom, press back through the hips. Maybe you're starting to take the heels down now. Inhale forward, drop the knees. Push back into child. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, toes under, bottom high, stretch. Couple more. Inhale down, looking slightly forward. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale, lengthen the chest through the arms. Turn the toes under, lift the bottom high, downward facing dog. And last time, down onto the hands and knees. Look forward, breathe in, turn the toes back, lengthen yourself back and press into child's pose. Trying to keep those elbows off the floor so you're still working through your shoulders. Couple of breaths here, feeling what you're feeling. And then walk your hands over to one side. You can look up, reach over to one side, pull your ribs back, and then see if you can lengthen out over the thighs on one side. Breathing deeply into your ribs. And as you exhale, squeeze the navel towards the spine. Come back through the middle and go to the other side. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, moving to the middle, coming on up. Crossing your ankles and rolling back over. Again, if you have any knee issues or that is uncomfortable, find your own way to hands and knees, onto the buttocks. And we're going to go to the floor. So I'll do this sideways for you. We're going to roll on down. So you might want to use your hands here and use your abdominals, or if you haven't got strong abs just yet, roll onto your elbows and then roll to the floor. So you're coming down to the ground, feet into the floor, directly over the ankles. Make sure your feet are not too wide and you're just relaxing for a moment. So we're going to do a couple of breaths where we're going to start to do Uddiyana Bandha, which is a nice movement to learn to get the bowels moving more regularly. So I'll show you the movement. We're going to inhale, take the arms up and over. Exhale and bring them back down. So we'll do that a couple of times so you can join in with me. Inhale, up and over. Exhale down, and one more time. Push the feet, lift the buttocks, bring the arms up and over. Inhaling all the way and then exhaling down. So the next time we go, you might want to watch this one. You're going to inhale all the way up. You're going to leave your arms there. I hope you got more room than I have. And breathe all the way out. Keep breathing out. Very hard to do this and talk, but you're breathing out. Then you squeeze these muscles in. So it'll look like this. And then you bring the arms back down as you inhale and let the breath flow back into the belly and the ribs. Of course, it's not coming into the belly, but that's what it feels like, you're swelling. So every time we go back now, we're going to inhale, take the arms, bring the bottom up off the floor. Take a forceful exhalation out. Keep the air out. Lower your bottom towards the floor. Sucking like glad wrap around your ribs and your abdomen and pulling in. If it doesn't feel like it's working, you can always bring one hand down and feel whether you've got this gaping gap, the canva area here. Just you want to release, 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 and then bring the arms down as you inhale. And we'll keep doing that a few more times. Inhale up and over. Breathe it on out. Suck it in. Bring down the back. Feel your tummy tighten towards your spine. And then bring the arms down. Do it one more time. Inhale up. Breathe it out. Lower down. Suck it in and bring the arms down and relax. So it may take a little bit of practice. It should feel like you're drawing everything up into a canvas area underneath here, like a big cave. And then from that, we'll bring our hands onto our thighs. And again, we're going to address the whole abdominal area, but if you've got a neck issue, you might want to bring one hand behind your head and use
a few on that side and a few on this side, but we're going to do, otherwise this looks straight up at the ceiling, feeling like you've got these neck muscles turned on and lifting yourself up till you get your fingers near your knees. You've breathed out all the way and now you hold, and then you inhale on the way down. And again, exhale, squeeze the abdomen in, press the back into the floor, reach with your fingertips, keep looking up, and inhale to come down. A few more times, toning and working through your core muscles. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out, hold, grip the tummy tight, inhale. Last time, breathing out as we come up, squeeze, squeeze, and release. Relax. Breathe normally. And draw your knees one at a time or two together, off the feet off the floor, and hold the knees. Pop the hands on the knees. You're just going to go circle around one way. So you're rolling on the sacrum, the back of the body, round and round, and go back the other way, round and round, gently releasing, and then separate the legs, the knees, and keeping the hands on the knees, take them in circles together, round and round, and go back the other way, circles away from the center, just releasing through your hips. Good. And from there, start to straighten the legs and give them a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Circles through the ankles. Gently release through the knees. Bring your hands up. Do the same with your fingers and palms. Circle around. Circle around. Good. And shake it all out. Shake it all out. Good. And then draw your knees in for a little knee hug. And we're going to go from there to the side. So we're going to do this in beginner's stage first, which is the feet on the floor, arms out to the side. Just gently release and let your knees drop one side and pull them back to the center. Gently release them to the other side and pull them back to the center. Now, optionals with the head, it can go away from you, back to the middle, go away from the direction of the knees. Or you can keep your head centered and just work through the knees. Your call. Level 2, you bring the legs off the floor, same action. They drop towards one side. They do not have to hit the floor. And you roll to the other side. So this is strong abdominal work. Remember not to push your stomach out or you'll create a bit of a gut. You want to tone the muscles, work from the inside out. Do it with the breath if you can. I like to breathe out, then in, then out, then in. I'm going to add on, I'm going to drop all the way to the side and straighten the top leg and bend it back in. Coming up and over to the side, straighten the top leg, bring it back in. One more time like that. Try and keep the knees and the legs together. Pressing, controlling, and breathing. And back into the middle. Gently release. You can do whatever you feel here. You might want to wiggle around, straighten the legs, or go back to your circles. Good. And from there, let's start to roll onto the side. Push the floor away so you're coming up without any strain. Find yourself back in your sitting position. And you can have your legs crossed again, making a bit of a mess here. So I'd again recommend either a blanket or a cushion, lifting up, putting the buttocks on and bringing the legs in. Sitting comfortably. We've got this nice elevated feeling through the spine. If your knees don't go to the ground, you might want to find some more cushions or blocks or rolled up blankets and bring the legs up. So you want to make yourself feel comfortable wherever you're at. So we're going to do a little bit of twisting.
So you're going to inhale, raise up, exhale down. Push out and up, and on your exhalation this time, turn to one side, breathe it in, and breathe it out. And again, breathe it in, and twisting as you turn, and inhale, and exhale. And last time, inhale up, and exhale slowly down, shrugs through the shoulders. So we're going to get you to put your thumbs on the inside of the palms and reach on up, and then curl it reverse. You're going to bring your fingers down and your thumbs up and come down. Bring your thumbs in and open up. Change it, thumbs out, fingers in and come down. Thumbs in, press up. Thumbs out, fingers in and come down. So from there, start with the thumbs up, press up and leave them up. Got like a funnel shape, and we're going to do what's called skull, Kapalabhati breathing, skull shining. We're going to breathe in and out. I'm going to bring a hand down so you can see. It's going to be a fast movement of so I'm pressing like bellows breath in the old days where we were trying to get a fire started. And we'll do it in series of 10 or 15 and then have a break. So inhale lightly, and here we go. Breathe in, if you can keep your arms up. And again, inhale lightly and squeeze. Relax, one more time, and away you go. Squeeze up, bring your thumbs together, breathing out all the way, out, 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 and see if you can hold the air out for as long as feels comfortable. You can't hold the air out any longer. Slowly open up, bringing the air, arms down, 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 and then when you get them back, breathe in. Feel that sense, the whole body feeling alive from this new form of breathing, Kapalabhati. All right. And then from there, straighten the legs out. Give them a little shake. Bring one leg in, place it on the floor so you can see and feel and hold your foot and massage it. So you're just massaging through the ball of the foot, down and squeezing and separating the toes, through the arch, into the heel. Hold and circle. If you're able to even get your fingers in between your toes, you can circle and squeeze at the same time. And extend that leg out. Feel how it feels different from the first one, the other one. And bring this one in. So we're going to, same thing, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Move, massaging around. You find an area that's got a little bit of sore tenderness, if you can spend a little bit more time on it. Down through the arch, around through the heel. Hold it. Maybe, as I said, you can hold through with the fingers. So you've got a finger in between each toe. And circle a few times in each direction while you're squeezing at the same time. Then extend that leg to match the first. And inhale. Feel how you're feeling. Bring yourself back into your sitting position. Hands in your lap. And breathe here. Deep, slow, steady breath in and out. Feeling how you feel. We've only done a few moments here. We've not done a long workout. Just just want you to take it very, very easy in the first week and just work into sensing your body, seeing how you feel in your movements and in your breath, and not be pushing yourself, not taxing yourself, and really putting yourself first here. So I'm going to say namaste. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Have a beautiful day.